grew up with a lot of women in my family, strong women, and they all breastfed their babies. And they were always, especially as a young mum, encouraging me to, like, breast milk is the best antibody for them. Like, it's got all these nutrients in there that'll help your baby. So mum, that's why she encouraged me, even though I had difficulty with the 3 girls.
For my shy, like her being preemie, I thought breastfeeding was like liquid gold. Like every drop I didn't want to waste. I just really needed to give to it. And I think that helped her to go a long way, the breastfeeding, and if I could, I would do it a lot longer.
Some of the benefits was, I think the biggest one for me was the connection.
I did a lot of research on the benefits of breast milk. I understand fed is best, and so I guess at the end of the day, that's what we did. I wanted him to have the nutrients of breast milk and the antibodies from breast milk, and I loved reading about how, like, my body would know what he needed and would create whatever he needed in his body. And I just thought, like, wow, like that's just nature doing its thing. I just thought that was so beautiful.
I remember him being sick at like 8 weeks. He just obviously caught a cold or something. I have 2 older children, so they probably brought it home. And he got over it within maybe 3 days, 4 days.
For me, I got one of those cups that you put the suction on one side when you're feeding and it captures all the leakage. So I had quite a bit that I could freeze. So I would have packets frozen in the freezer, and anytime he was sick, I would just grab one of those and top him up with some breast milk, or put it in the bath when he had a rash or any skin outbreaks like overheating, whatever. I would just put it in there. It was always so good for his skin.
I used it a lot to settle my children. So if they were fussy or tired, I just fed when I thought they were hungry, and I found that a really good way to calm them and settle them. When a lot of the time when you're a mum, you just don't know what's going on because I can't tell you. And I really liked that part of it.
Breastfeeding is a bond. Like, I felt like a bond that you have with your children.
As for bonding, I feel like I'm a little bit closer, just constantly looking down at him, noticing things that I didn't sort of notice with my other 2 kids. You know, his features and stuff like that. Yeah, I regret not feeding my other 2 kids or trying to persevere through the latching.
Both of my kids were breastfed for the first year of life, and after 12 months I introduced cow's milk bottle to both of them.
It's hard for me to ask for help, which is a big issue, but my sister's definitely my rock. She's helped me. I would have to say she's helped me raise my kids.
I joined like mums groups and took the kids to like little play groups and stuff like that, and learnt a lot off other mothers.
Those first few weeks were obviously a little bit hard, and I could tell that her mental health wasn't too good, so just try to support her that way.
Because we're involved with like narrowing barriers as well at Menai, they helped us a lot.
I talked to my mum a lot with my first one. There was the community health centre I attended quite a few times, and then I was in touch with a small mothers group, and it seemed like a lot of people were having the same issues. I also had a friend who one of my best friends at the time, who I asked a lot of questions to as well, but I did just ask around, got a few tips and tricks on how to help the healing process. I did call the back of the blue book a few times. There was a breastfeeding number on the back of the blue book, which I called a few times as well.
Take as much as help as you can with your first, because then you'll know by your fourth, hey, what you're doing.